So if you heard the news, Adobe Animation is gone, and I'm gonna show you the other alternatives. Actually, they're back already, and it's considered alt news. So I'm gonna try out and rank 7 paid animation apps on iPad. We're gonna start with the cheapest one and keep going till the last most expensive animation app, which is surprisingly not Procreate Dreams. You can guess in the comments what app is gonna be the last and priciest one. So Animation Creator HD for $3.99 Freedom Dollars. Let's start. Add a new project and edit animation. Immediately exploring all the tools this app has. Oh, there's a background changing tool. Wow, I can change the background colors. So impressive. Using some other basic tools. So now I'll import the drawing I will be tracing to Animate. Yes, I'll animate Emma from previous video. This frame looks so funny. Okay, so far we have all the basic tools. So now I'm changing the opacity of the reference drawing with Emma so I could trace it above on other layer. Now, finally, let's see the brushes. So immediately I have one problem with the brush. It doesn't have a pressure sensitivity for Apple Pen. No matter how hard I press, you can see it doesn't work. I'm not giving up. I tried to find a way to edit or customize the brush, but nothing is working. I'm giving 1 out of 5 for brushes just because of this. There are some interesting textures for brushes here, but it doesn't matter. 1 out of 5. Oh, so to rank all these apps, I'm going to rate each paid animation apps on these 4 stats: timeline, brushes, interface/ease of use, and price. Each stat can earn up to 5 points, so 20 points in total, which none of the apps are good enough to get. Well, maybe only FlipaClip. I'm desperately trying to make the pencil pressure work. Oh, screw it. Let's just start with animating Emma. While I'm not changing the rating for the brushes, it does have a nice variety of cute stroke types to choose, and it took some time for me to settle on one of them. So while I'm still drawing, I'll just mention that I'm so close to hitting 10,000 subs. I mean, we are so close to hitting 10,000 subs, so please don't forget to subscribe right now. Okay, so now I'll just copy and paste 2 frames over and over, finish her eyes blinking animation, and play it. Well, yeah, looks fine. Creator HD gets 2 out of 5 for timeline. It's simple, but also too simple. Very limited amount of use. Brushes, as mentioned, gets 1 out of 5. For interface, I'll be kind enough to rate it 3 out of 5. It was very easy and simple to use. No need to look up for YouTube tutorials. And lastly, price. Come on, why pay $4 when there is FlipaClip for free? 1 out of 5. Next app is AutoTween Animate for $4.99 USD. Now, this one is probably the ugliest looking app out of all, but also I would say the most unique one. So let's create a new project. It is what it's basically called for auto-animating in-betweens between the keyframes, and I'm excited to test it. Yeah, no reaction to finger taps. I'll just erase it myself. Oh, that was quick. Okay, great. Brushes are working properly and react to pencil pressure. Too bad there is just 3 of them and limited amount of size control for brushes, but I'm here for auto animation. I'll just do the bouncing ball, drawing the ball. No, it's too big. One more try. Noise. So I'll just do another ball for the next keyframe where it's floating. And let's just draw one more frame between these 2, making the ball look like a sausage. Now I'll just copy and paste the first perfect drawn ball to the last keyframe. Here I'll draw a little pancake. I want to make one more frame with the ball floating in the air to make it smoother looking animation. Let's see how it looks. So I'm adding 2 more frames so the result is even smoother. Finally, let's test the auto twinning function. I guess I'll choose linear, adding it here and then here too and here. Let's test it. Yeah, so I want to try it again for these ugly frames, and the rest all look very nice actually. Redraw this winner and let's try it again. Oh my god. I like it. So it actually looks too smooth and slow, so I'm removing some frames. And done. I'm very surprisingly satisfied with the results. Automatic in-betweening is a normal function in professional animation softwares, but for an iPad app, it's a new thing. I mean, it's definitely not worth $5. First, timeline. It's basic, but better than previous apps, so 2.5 out of 5. For the interface, The design is ugly. It's easy at least, but I don't know. Okay, I'll be a little nice and give it 3 out of 5. Oh, 0 out of 5. Okay, fine. 1 out of 5. Actually, 1.5 out of 5. Still better than Creator HD. Should have been 1 out of 5. But I still support the idea of adding automatic in-betweening tools to the iPad apps. Please! Let's try Animation Desk Ultimate for also $4.99 USD. Wow, just from the first glance, the app looks so nice. Compared to previous apps, looks simple, understandable, and pretty. Immediately trying out the brushes. Yep, these seem to work. Wow, look, I can finally add audios to my animations. Oh, let's go back and explore the timeline. Here are our frames. And we also have multiple layers too, damn. Was that too much to ask for? I'll add some frames and start with the animation. Adjusting the brush size and oh, what happened? Invisible brush? Alright, as you can see, my ADHD brain was trying to figure out the problem, and apparently I was just using eraser all this time. Yeah, I will be drawing a lot of boring bouncing balls this video because that's the only thing I can animate. Adding more keyframes. So now I have a little problem. I can't find the layer to erase this stupid annoying little line here. And while I was trying to solve it, I got another problem. Yeah, I got 2 balls now. Well, at least the line is gone. Okay, I'm patient. Let's just erase the extra ball here. Oh, and remove it here too. And erase it one more time here. Stop! Stop spamming me with extra balls! I'll just restart with another project because fuck my old iPad, I guess. Let's check out the onion skin. Apparently, I can't change the numbers of frames for onion skins. I'm fine without it, I guess. While I'm drawing keyframes, I want to ask you guys if you're currently using a free or paid app for animating, and what's the max amount you're willing to pay for the app. I see a lot of videos comparing free drawing apps, but not much about paid ones. Says a lot about current economy. Alright, so now I want to make the ball a little cute and add a little cute star on it. It's lagging again. I'm trying to zoom out. Ugh, good. Finally. Yes, more balls to me. How the I fix it? Erasing the extra balls again and then again. Oh my god, why there's so many? I'm giving up. Sorry. This app is lagging too much. I've seen some other videos where people had the same issue with the app. I really liked it at start, but now get ready for the roasting. Timeline. This one is solid. I can't be mean. 3 out of 5. So initially on my notes, I put 4 out of 5, but after all the lagging, 2 out of 5. I can't give lower than that as it is still better than Creator HD. Brushes. This is the strongest part of the animation desk. A lot of variety brushes to use. You can edit them all you want, plus you can make your own brushes. 4 out of 5. Would I pay $5? Yes, and then regret about it after the first use with all the lags. 3 out of 5. Overall, I think FlipaClip still clears them all. And moving on to Rough Animator, priced at $7.99. Wow, after the last 3 apps, the interface looks complex. I'm a little lost. So I want to animate Emma again. Don't blame me, she's cute to draw. Let's take a look at the brush settings. Only 3 textures available, by the way. Works okay, at least good enough for me. The coloring palette could be better though. So let's quickly draw all the line art frames. I already got used to it. The interface looks kinda hard, but actually it's not. Could have been cuter though. Let's see the results. Okay, the last step is just finishing the coloring. And I will say that I definitely need some other brushes, especially here when adding some highlights to Emma's hair. All done. So far, my favorite timeline to use. Onion skin works great, the layers are not lagging, not confusing at all. Easy 4 out of 5. Yeah, sorry, but other apps just got it better. You'll see it next. For the interface, 3.5 out of 5. As I mentioned, looks hard, but it is actually pretty easy. 1.5 out of 5 for the brushes. The weakest part of the app. Listen, I don't want to go to the internet and research for some other brush sets made by the community, and I shouldn't have to. $8 for this app. I would say fair. FlipaClip or Rough Animator. I'm actually gonna choose Rough Animator and pay $8 this time. 4 out of 5. Moving on, next app costs $9.99 or just $10, and it is Toonsquid. As you can see, this is the main app I use personally for my own videos. I use traditional and 12 FPS. The brush does work, and the color palette is actually easy to use. I'll add a layer and open my timeline, and click Add Drawing. Now, I have to say, this app suspiciously looks too much like Procreate. Toonsquid is what people expected Procreate Dreams to be like. Let's pick a brush for another bouncing ball and draw. This one's better. Adding a floating ball keyframe, I'll just copy and paste the first frame. Today I learned I suck at drawing simple circles. Are you guys already sick of me only animating bouncing balls? Too bad. Now, I will try again what I wanted to do in the animation desk app, adding this cute star inside the ugly circles. Just copy pasting them on next frames cause I'm lazy and kinda scared after what happened last time. So to color this quickly, I like to change the fill bucket and settings to all layers and then enable close gaps. Click to fill it again. See, works better now. I have to be honest with you people, I'm biased with Toonsquid, not a single lagging yet. Finally, I'm done. Just to show you some other cool features, I'll make this layer a symbol layer, and I like using this stroke effect on literally anything. I'll change it to white. I'm gonna add the background for this ball on a separate layer under the ball layer. Let's just draw the basic ground with some green grass. Don't really remember how they look though. Fill in the color and then just fix it a little bit. Back to the ball layer. I also like to use drop shadow effects. I want it blurry and also right on the center. What if I add some camera movement? Just click add camera on layer, click add keyframe, and I want it to zoom in first and then zoom out by the end. And lastly, I select all the keyframes and choose, let's try cubic for the way it will be moving. Export, and here's the result. As a very not biased user, I think it deserves 5 out of 5. I mean, if you use Procreate, you will have zero troubles with it. 4.5 out of 5. So I want to give it 5 out of 5, but it loses to the actual Procreate animation apps, so 4.2 out of 5. I think $10 for permanent use is a totally fair ask, so 5 out of 5. Overall, I get all the high Toonsquid gets online. It's well deserved. So we got to Procreate Dreams now. I got it for $20 when it just came out, but now it's offered for $12.99. I want my money back. The interface is still too confusing for me. Maybe I'm just stupid. Oh wow, now it has 2 brush libraries? Yes, I'm just gonna do bouncing ball again because I'm tired already, starting with the keyframes again. Oh fuck. I'm noticing already that they have fixed all the small issues I had like 2 years ago. To me, this separate flipbook thingy is still kinda confusing. Also, I don't like the select and transform functions. I really don't understand why it can't be the same as in the regular Procreate. So I'll just color it manually without fill buckets so it looks more interesting and cuter. Done. I actually kind of want to explore Procreate Dreams now. I mean, I got it for 20 bucks and it has been sitting untouched until the new update. I don't really know the people Procreate Dreams is made for. Too simple for the actual professional animators, and also it's too complex for the hobbyists and like just beginners. Personally, I think it's the most complicated part for me. I think Procreate Dreams is discriminating against people with lower cognitive abilities like me. 3 out of 5. Wish it reminded more of the normal Procreate. 4 out of 5. 100 out of 5. Procreate never disappoints with their brushes, and if you are disappointed by the available ones, you can always just try out like millions of other free brush sets on the internet. For $20? Nuh-uh. But for $12.99? I don't want to admit it, but fair, damn. 5 out of 5. So the last and most expensive app is Callipeg for $14.99. Did you guess it right? As usual, click create a new project and get started. Brush testing first, of course. Thanks for the trust issues, Creator HD. Yeah, looks fine, but I want to remove this clear circle. I still don't understand what is it. I'm trying to remove it somewhere else. Oh, so that's what it is used for. To move around the frames and like reviewing them, I guess. Finally, move, biatch. Actually, pretty cool. I don't think that any app that we have reviewed had similar feature. This time, Emma will just be looking cute with jiggly lines. Nothing else, cause I'm tired. Oh, look at the brushes. I mean, for $15 that I could have used for some chicken tendies takeout, it better have some variety of brush textures. I did spend quite a lot of money that could have been DoorDash takeouts for this video. Export and done. Okay, let's quickly rate it before final ranking. Don't leave yet. Timeline gets 4.5 out of 5. Actually, it's good. It is the closest one to the timelines in actual professional softwares. Simple interface and has all the needed features for animating. No complaints really, except it took me a little with that damn circle, so 4 out of 5. It loses easily to Procreate Dreams and Toonsquid with variety and also brush settings. 3 out of 5. I remember that Callipeg used to be a subscription-based payment. If my memory doesn't fail me, which it usually does, it was like $4 per month. I mean, good that they changed it to permanent use after purchasing, but $15? I'm sorry, Callipeg, you're not all that. You worth less than what you think you deserve. But still, good job. 2 out of 5. Alright, now revealing the final rankings based on the overall scores. Yay, Toonsquid wins the battle, all based on my very much objective and the only one that matters, always correct judgment. If you disagree, you can write it down in the comments and explain why I'm wrong, which never happened. So, well, what is there left to say? Use FlipaClip and save your money for next Raising Cane's takeout.